My name is Teddy Conn, and I've been with LCC for 4 years. My mom was a single mom, and she worked all the time, and my grandmother took care of me. And ever since a little boy, I just remember sitting in her lap and hearing stories of the Bible, and just really tried to build my faith and know that God loved me. And then through my teenage years, I started reliving the death of my father and all the bad things that happened to me as a child, and I turned my back on him. I just kind of walked away and said, you know, what have you done for me? And I started living a life of sin. I always had this emptiness, this void, this part of my being that I could never fill, I could never satisfy. No matter what I did, no matter how hard I tried or how hard I worked, I was never happy. God continued to come after me, and not only come after me, but came after my wife, who had never been exposed to God or the church, and even through her was trying to reach out to me. Just out of the blue, she says, I want to find a church home. And I asked her, I said, what brought this on all of a sudden? And she said that because of us being married and having this baby, that we really needed God in our lives. I tried to figure out, well, the Easter's coming up, and maybe we need to find a church to maybe attend the Easter service. But my wife said, well, which church should we go to? And we had recalled that we were at the 4th of July parade in Lancaster, in a church that was handing out water bottles. And my wife said, well, what about this church, this LCC? She goes, why don't we try this church for Easter service? And I said, okay, that's a start. Let's try it out. In a very short period of time, my wife decided to get baptized and saved. And I knew then that I needed to rededicate my life. All this time throughout my childhood and my youth, that God was continually pursuing me and always telling me during that time that I needed to come back to Him, that I needed Him in my life. That void is now gone. That void has been filled. It's been filled with the Holy Spirit. It's been filled with God's love. I just want people to know that God loves you more than you'll ever know. But you have to make that step. You have to make that sacrifice. You got to invite Him into your life, and I did, and that's why I'm here.